So once again, good afternoon, students. I welcome you all to this afternoon's class. Now, I want to believe that one way or the other, you have been what you have been, getting along and also learning. This is another wonderful opportunity that we have this afternoon. So please, I want you all to be attentive, and also do the work, do the listening.
He did it. I think he left. Maybe he left. Left. Oh, seriously.
Like I've said, make sure you know what you are doing. Now the network here is very strong because it's raining. You understand? So notwithstanding, let's see what we can see do before the network will start breaking and we won't be able to hear ourselves very well. So now, starting from where we stopped last time, if I'm correct, that should be last week. Practically we are trying to look at what we've done theoretically. Now, what do I mean? That's looking at graphics package. Now, mind you, remember in the last class, for those of you that you missed the class, and for those that they were all opportune to be in class, I told you that when you talk of graphic package, this has to do with what? With creativity. Now, making use of those apps, that is graphics app that have been developed for you, for I as a user, to make use of the computer work effectively. So do not forget that. That is the aspect of, or let me say, what a graphic package is all about. So now I want to ask, because I will have mute each and every one of you because I'm still feeling some noise from your end there. But notwithstanding, let's do what. Let's continue. Once again, I want to appeal to you. Make sure your environment is not noisy. That is how best to enjoy this class, or else we are not going to enjoy it. Make sure your environment is noise free. Now, if you are very close to your TV, move away from where your TV is. Peradventure, you are also listening to music. I would advise you tone down the volume of that music to what? Zero level, because there is no how you will still increase the volume that I won't be hearing that. It will be disturbing me. I know this thing is psychological. Now, if I'm trying to explain to you and a noise is coming to my phone, now you make me feel I won't enjoy what I'm doing. So please, I'm begging you, do that. It's for your own benefit. Mind you, you are the one learning. I'm just teaching you. I've learned this so many years ago. So you are the one who is new to, and that is why you need to do everything possible to make sure you learn fast. Is that taking now? Fine. If I may ask, how many of you have practiced using Paint program at all? Are you getting me now? From where I stopped last week, how many of you have practiced it? You practice it on your own. How many? You can use your chat box to make, to forward SMS. How many of you have tried it? How many of you have tried it? I discovered that so many of you were chatting with me on WhatsApp, like complaining that you don't have a laptop, you don't have this, you don't have that. But the fact remains that, see, if you keep complaining, I won't deceive you. You're not helping yourself. Whoever wants to be the best overall, either in class or whatever you do in this life, you must work. You think out of the box. You know what I meant by saying think out of the box? You do something extraordinary, something that others have never done before. Then with that, you are treading towards the hallmark of success. But if you are not doing that, you are not helping yourself. Am I communicating now? So that's just the best thing you can do. Take note of that. That's the best thing you can work. The best thing you can do. So any one of you now that you've tried one, like I think network is what? Network is being already because it's what? It's raining. That's why I said we need to be very fast. For those of you that are discussing the class, well, I don't know what to say. The Lord will help us. So fine, how many of you have tried? You tried using the Paint program. How many? You have tried using the Paint program. How many? Just use your chat box. There's a chat box there that you can use to communicate with me. You have tried it. How many of you have tried it? Olatunji, have you tried using paint program?
Yes.
And how was it?
Yes.
What
It
did you
was
use?
okay.
Good. What did you use it to design? Some
I used my brush.
good. You used brush. What did you use? You used brush.
I used brush.
Good. What exactly did you design? That's what I'm asking. What exactly? Is it a school bag? Is it I don't know what
A school bag.
school bag. Now Schofield, what did you use paint
Yes.
to do? Schofield. Yeah, I can't hear you well. What did you design using paint program? So Gioni, Olamide, what did you use? What did you design using paint program? In case you are not hearing me well, it's a result of network. I'm not hearing you. Just use your chat box. Now, Tommy, sing. What did you design using paint program? What did you design? What did you design using paint program? Hello, I'm hearing you. Damilola, what did you design using paint program? You know, so many of you, the challenge I have with so many of you is this. Now you want to learn something, but you are not what? You are not helping yourself from your own thing.
Here you are. He went to his room to get his charger and then just never came back. And now he's not in his room. He's not.
You are not helping yourself. Are you getting me now? Because most of these things now,
Yes.
if you don't practicalize it, you are going to have a challenge. Are you getting me now? If you don't practicalize it, you are going to have a challenge. And what was the challenge? The challenge is that aside the explanation I must have given to you, if you also don't practice, that is a word, that is a challenge. So that's just the issue. Someone is still listening to music there. Someone is very close to his TV. Can you please move away from your TV?
It's new, sir.
You are disturbing the class. Just turn it down. It's either you move away from your TV or you off the TV.
Okay.
Have you done that?
Yes.
That's how best to enjoy Zoom class. If you find yourself in a noisy area, then there will be problem, because you will be disturbing your teacher, and at the same time you will be disturbing other colleagues of yours that also want to listen, because the noise will be filtering. I get me now. The noise will be filtering into whatever they are trying to listen to. So that becomes complicated. So fine. Aside them Olatunji, who else again? You use paint program. You can see what I'm saying now. Aside Olatunji, who else again? Nobody. So you are just telling me that, Mr. Sonri, please don't go to CorelDRAW, go back to paint. That is the meaning. Because your response will determine if I'm to go to CorelDRAW today, or we say how to continue with what? Paint program.
Paint 3D.
You understand? So that's
Or
just
paint, sir.
That's just the issue I'm having now. That's the issue I'm having. That's the issue I'm having with so many of you. You are not helping the class at all. This thing is practical oriented, and if you don't try it, it's what you practice that you become part and parcel of you. How many of you are close to your system there? You have your laptop with you. Anybody?
No.
No. What about others? How come it's Olatunji that is always talking? What of others? Schofield, do you have your laptop with you there, or your desktop? Daniel, you have your laptop with your
No.
desktop. Gloria, you have your laptop with your desktop with you there.
So I can go and bring it.
I'm not
This
seeing
one.
them.
Adesanya.
This one.
Guys, you guys, they are calling on me.
Very, very, very sorry.
He muted everybody. He muted everybody. What is on this?
Hello, you have not answered my question. No. Aside Olatunji, Simi, did you practice this thing on your system? Simi, can't you hear me? Did you practice this paint on your laptop? Practice this paint on your laptop. Simi, talking to you. Did you practice this paint on your laptop? Simi, you are not hearing me. Just chat me up. Chat me up. Did you practice this paint on your laptop? Simi, I'm listening. Oh. The network is raining here, so the network is fluctuating. So nobody, well, fine, no problem. I know what to do. If I give you an assignment to do in next class, you will show me. So if you don't show me, I won't admit you in. I think that would be the best thing. There is no point you coming to class and you have no evidence. So you make what? You make things funny. I get me now. You are not doing it fine. Most of you are not making me happy at all.
So we will have something somewhere that you can quickly fall back on at the day, continue that day.
Fine.
I don't expect.
Simi, can you hear me now? Hello, Simi. JJ, what about you? Have you practiced anything? JJ.
Yes.
JJ. JJ, have you practiced anything? JJ, have you practiced anything? We are talking now. Tamilore, can you hear me? Tamilore, can you hear me? Did you practice anything? No. Nicole, can you hear me? Did you practice anything? Jessica, can you hear me? Did you practice anything? So, no problem. So automatically what you are all telling me is that Mr. Sorry, go back to work. No problem. I will do that under 5 minutes. Like I told those of you that were with me, last week with this Zoom class, I told you that now because the school have not registered for it, for us to have limitless time, this is going to time me out after 40 minutes. Now it's just like when Mr. Sorry comes into your class to teach you. Now, per period, we run 10 subjects in a day, yes or no? So after 40
Yes, sir.
minutes, a new teacher comes in. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So now we've spent, I don't know how many minutes we've spent, but there's a way it's going to give me an alert. But let's quickly go. So which means I will have to go back to work to paint program again. Fine, no problem. At least thank God we have 38 participants, which is very good compared to what? Compared to last week. So fine, let's quickly revisit it. Now again, what is graphics package? Now graphics package is an application, or let me say, you can call it a design tool that is used to create, is used to create an object or used for creating what? A design. Now, I said something earlier on that. And when you look at graphics package now, it helps you to bring out your word, your creativity, ability. Now, I know very well you do finance in class, yes or no? Now, you do finance
Yes,
in
sir.
Good. Fine. Now, with the help of fine art, if Mrs. Olusowo should come into your class now and she want to draw possibly a slippers. Now, two things she will do is either she will draw the right leg of that slippers or she draws what? The left leg. Am I correct?
Left leg of the slip.
Good. Or
Yes, sir.
better still, she will draw what? The two. Yes or no?
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
Let's now assume she wants you to learn the aspect of what? Shading. That brings about shadow of that slippers. Why you must have drawn it. There's also a way she will do that. Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. Now that is the idea. That is the idea of what? That's the idea of graphics or package. Now, what are the examples of the graphic package tools that we have? Now, the one that is very closer or the closest of what to you and I is your paint work, your paint program. Your paint program is on your laptop. Are you getting me? If it's laptop you have at home, if it's desktop you have at home, your paint program, your paint program is on it. And peradventure, let's assume you don't have laptop, you don't have what? Desktop. Now you have an Android phone, yes or no? Now you ask yourself,
Yes.
how will I be able to get a paint program on my Android phone? It's very simple. What you need to do is to go to your Google Play Store. Are you getting me now? Go to your Play Store, go to Google Play Store, then you search for paint program. It will give you what? Options. Are you getting me now? It will give you options. So from those options, you'll be opportune to what? Or you'll be given. Then you click one. After you are done clicking, you download it. Moshope, how are you? After you are done downloading, then you are good to go. Other than by good to go, then you can now start what? Start using it. Start taking now. So quickly now, let me just give us a hint just to show you practically. I will have to share my screen now so we can use paint program. Now let me share my screen. Now this is my screen. I want to take you to paint. Who is that person using a touch pen there? Be careful. Don't disturb this class. You've forgotten that anything you do there affect others. Be careful. Now, fine. Let's be fast about it because we have limited time left. Now, the next thing there is, this is Windows 10. I'll come here to search. To search for what I'm looking for. I want to look for what? Paint program. And you can see now, I have Paint 3D. I have paint here. So I'll wait for it to come up. I'll find this is what my paint program. So I have see we have 10 minutes more. Look at what is everybody, each and every of you can see it now. This meeting will end in 10 minutes. So we have less than 10 minutes. So we need to be fast. Now you can see this is the paint environment. And today, after this class, go and practice it. The next class by next week, if I ask you to show me what you have done, don't bother to hook up with me. And I'm serious about it. There's no point coming here to teach you, and at the end of the day, you are not showing. So you are just telling me I've wasted my time last week. So just be careful with it, because you already making me angry with your behavior. If out of the whole class, only one person can work on what I've taught you, then that's bad. Whoever is using touch pen there, stop it. You are disturbing me. You are disturbing my screen here. Whatever you want to do, practice it. Remember, you are using your phone. So your phone, if you try to use the touch pen, it's going to affect my own screen, and you disturb others too. So quickly now, we have just we have 7 minutes more. So this your what? This your paint what? Your paint. So what's the next thing you do? Now, I'm not drawing anything. I'm just showing you how best you can use it. Now, if you are to bring in objects, look at, you have shapes here. You will just come here and what? Click the shape that you want. You can see you have shapes here. The next thing you come here, if it is this oval shape you want to pick, you draw it. See, this oval shape here. You can expand sideways here. See, you want to expand. But the first thing you have to do, or you have at the back of your mind, what do you want to do? Let's assume it's the structure of the house you want to design. You must have a blueprint, or what I call a template of what you want to do. You just jump into using paint without having an idea of what you want to do. I get in a Nicole. Do you understand what I'm saying? So fine, you must have the blueprint of what you want to do. Maybe you want to design a book, the way a book looks like. So that's, you have a blueprint of what you want to do. So with that now, you will pick an object that looks like what? Book. So from there, you now start what? You now start making use of what? Making use of that object. Do you understand me now? You start what? You start making use of it.
Yes, sir.
Now, I have this now. So now, I believe you can hear me. Nicole, can you hear me? Good. Damilola, can you hear me? Princess Obidigwe, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good. So let us know.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes,
So
sir.
good. So we have just 6 more minutes. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left. So now you've picked the shape you want. The next thing is, let's assume you want to work. You want to give it a color. I get it now. You want to give it a color. What's the next thing you do? You want to give it a color. You just come here. You pick your color. Now you click this first, then from there you come and pick. Are you getting me now? Some of you are trying to chat with me. From Nicole, yes, good. I can hear you. Good. So from there you click on what color. Are you getting me now? Whoever is using touch pen, don't use it now. You are distorting my screen. Whoever is using touch pens, don't use it. You are distorting my screen. Just erase it. You practice that when we are done with the class. So from there you click on what? Color. And what do? You start what? Who is the person now? Who is that? So with that, you can what? You can put this here. You can what? You can put this here.
Hey!
Who is that person now? Why is there so many of you don't hear simple instruction like this? I told you, because you are using that phone also, it's going to affect all of us. So the sacrifice you need to do is just be calm. When we are done with the class, you will try your own. Now, fine, you can see, depends on what, on the color you want to do severally. You just go there and what, and pick. Now, if I'm to fill now, you click on what, fill. You click on what? You click on fill. The same thing. You pick this. I guess you come here. You see the network being funny here. So